time for the 2026 Volume 1 catalog. And it appears that Lionel is back to normal on catalogs. I can create a two-parter again. So let's dive in. The 2026 Volume 1 catalog. This year is going to be the 250th anniversary of America. Last July, Lionel announced it in a catalog where we're for sure it will come out in time. Now Lionel is also announcing it in a catalog where it for sure won't come out in time. The Brass 440s, Boxcars, and T1s. Well, all this patriotic stuff for the 250th anniversary of America. The American Freedom Train. No, Lionel is not making this locomotive again. This is for the T1. 2 showcase cars and a ton of exhibit cars like the real Freedom Train are available. Lionel's even doing a fictional one with pictures that didn't show up on the real Freedom Train. Oh my god, look at these pictures. We got an old computer. What is that supposed to be? Star Wars? The Twin Towers and Y2K? You mean that time people were worried that computers will destroy the world right when 2000 starts? One of them's the 125th anniversary logo for Lionel. Jeez, Lionel, what a thing to celebrate. How did that do? We also have a few freight cars. You'll see more flat cars like this. And before you complain about this handcar being more expensive than last time, just remember, it comes with a bell sound. And here are some previously on Lionel pages. Now, get ready and be prepared for the very first Vision Line diesel since the Baldwin Centipede. GG1 doesn't count as a diesel, it's an electric. It has been a very long time since we've gotten a Vision Line diesel, and now we have it. Introducing the Vision Line GP40-2s. Vision Line means a ton of features. So what features do these engines have? Well, their dummy units have extra smoke units to simulate a broken down train. Then why are the normal ones called Vision Line? Normal legacy diesels can do all the things that these could. Except for road number specific crew talk, that is. And it's been over a decade since we had a train with motorized spinning fans. Why can't this engine have that feature, huh? And what about the minimum curve radius? 60. It's probably because of kinematic drawbar, but then again, I've seen bigger engines that do have kinematic drawbar too, and they can run on sharper curves than these. You know something? This is the first time we had a January catalog with no Vision Line steam locomotive since 2019. In my opinion, Vision Line works much better as a steam locomotive than anything else. There's a lot of parts that spray smoke or steam, lots of things to simulate. You know, that's what steam locomotives are like. Then we get some Vision Line tank cars, the type of freight car that led to these idiots. They come with sounds that can be controlled with a legacy remote and curve sounds for flang squeal. You can even buy them as a premium set. The C&O Alleghenies. They come with both whistle steam and safety valve steam, and for some reason Lionel's not calling them a vision line. Well, it's because they don't have enough features, but okay. What does vision line mean again? You do realize that the Virginian ones are called Blue Ridges. I know they're a little smaller, but Lionel could get away with calling them that. I would have decided to buy these if it wasn't for the price.
Your bill, sir.
What? $100? Well, this can't possibly be correct!
Oh, my mistake, sir. Thank you for pointing that out. This is your bill.
Seriously, $2,700? That's only $100 cheaper than a Vision Line Big Boy. And those Vision Line Big Boys have more features than this. Well, last time Lionel announced Alleghenies, they were canceled because there were not enough pre-orders. And the canceled ones were a lot cheaper than these ones. Well, I'm sure these ones will sell much better. I just can't wait. The T1s. Well, I'm sure there's only one steam locomotive called that. Wait, there's more than one? It's this one. You know, Richard Kuhn, who used to be in charge of Lionel, did own a Reading T1 during his time in charge of Lionel. This led to Lionel getting a Reading T1 right during his time in charge of Lionel. What are those supposed to be? Metal trip pins? They did cause derailments in both N-scale and HO for me, until you bend them with pliers. Let's just see if O gauge will be different. I have only one thing to complain about for these engines. They forgot the Jesse Steam Special! 2 times in a row when Lionel made Reading T1s! Last time they had passenger cars for it and didn't make it! You're making 2 silly what-if paint schemes no one asked for, but no chassis system steam? Unbelievable! Custom runs? We need you! Now we get to some legacy American brass 440s. They're too small to fit a lot of features. They couldn't even fit smoke. Last time they couldn't even fit sound, and you have to buy a passenger car if you so badly wanted sound. Last time Lionel made these, they couldn't get the color of Jupiter's cowcatcher right. This time they're not getting Jupiter wrong. They're not doing Jupiter this time. The C44-9Ws. Or you could call them -9 for short. Perfect for modeling a 90s American freight railroad. They're also available in BNSF... Wait, what? The E7s, available at such unique road names, like Chicago and Northwestern, the railroad that runs on the left track, and Penn Central, the railroad that runs on what's left of the track. Man, I've waited forever to use that joke. Yes, I'm well aware that those passenger cars are lighted. When's the last time they weren't? How am I supposed to know if they have Mars light or not if they're not showing the front of the engine? And Lionel's doing the GP20s again. Is this thing on? It felt like 126 years ago. Oh wait, it was. When Lionel started as tinplate and it worked its way to realistic trains. Parts for the Legacy remote ran out 4 years ago. And soon, ideas for new features. I know you collectors want surprises, but man, I am running out of ideas for surprises. "5 years ago, we lost half of the money we've got because Lionel has got too expensive. I know you seek the GP20s, but I'm afraid it's gonna be even at a more terrible price than last time. $25 more.
This is gonna work, Steve.
No, it won't work, because Lionel has quality issues. You couldn't live with your failure. Where does that bring you? Well, it leads to Lionel making them again, of course. I like this one. I'm talking about the Santa Fe one with the blinking light on top. Hey guys, package delivery. I know you want the GP20. Is this Burlington Northern? It's Southern Pacific. Then we get some more freight cars and stuff. For some of the hoppers, Lionel forgot to draw pictures of the bogies. Let's just hope they're not like that when they come out of the factory. Some of these freight cars do have sounds. And we're finally getting some realistic rolling stock that can glow in the dark. Wouldn't it cause derailment problems, the fact that the vestibules are sticking out almost as much as the couplers? And that's it for the scale stuff. Stay tuned for part 2.